back for another new week of wonderful laughs. Well, hopefully wonderful laughs, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got my Seahawks fitted on today. My boys made some moves. My Mariners haven't made some moves yet, but I'm waiting. Gotta have patience. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back at you again today for another reaction video and another new week of stand-up comedy, y'all. You know, what a wonderful week, you know. Laughing is always the best therapy to me, you know. One of the few things that's actually kept me alive all this time. And yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into some more laughs, like I said. And today, we're gonna get started with someone I have not gotten into before, but we finally gonna do it today. We're gonna get into some Al Murray today. All right. Well, I had not heard of this guy before. I haven't seen anything from him before. I've gotten a couple of requests for him over the time that I've done this channel. And I kind of, you know, brushed it off a little bit, you know, just seemed like it might have been a little bit too, I don't know what the word is, but it just didn't seem like it would be my taste, you know what I mean? But hey, one of the things about this channel that I said to y'all before is this is about letting new things in, giving things a chance, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I'm gonna go ahead and try it out today. And this one is gonna be titled Al Murray versus Americans. Okay, well, hey, anytime someone from another country has something to say about this United States of America, I'm all ears, man, because I'm actually very inclined to probably agree with you. Maybe some things not so much, but for the most part, I'm willing to bet that I probably agree with you. So yeah, we're gonna see what he's talking about with this one. And this video, or maybe not the video specifically, but this comedian was suggested to me by one of my very loyal subscribers. And I'm gonna go ahead and shout her out today. Miss Danielle Georgina Lane. Thank you so much for suggesting this one to me. This comedian, at the very least, thank you for suggesting it. This was a comment that a request that you made to me a little while ago, and yeah, I did brush it off for a little bit because I had so much other stuff in line and my skepticism got the better of me. But we're here and we're gonna see what my man's talking about with this one. So thank you very much, Miss Danielle, for suggesting it to me, and we're gonna get into it, like I said. So, Al Murray versus Americans. Oh, I can't wait. And if you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going. All right. So yeah, man, the start of a new week, you know, and always trying to get to some new stuff, and still trying to make sure that I'm getting to the people we do know, new material that I haven't seen before, and let's continue to get our laugh on, people. It's therapy for the soul, and that's why I'm here. So let's do it. Al Murray versus Americans, right here on Eddie B TV. New week of stand-up, y'all. Let's get back to the laughs. All right, got the headset on. And let's get situated here. Here we go.
You're beautiful people. Have we got anyone from overseas here tonight? Anybody from overseas? Yeah? Fabulous. From which vanquished nation do you hail, sir? Tell me.
Vanquished nation.
Where from?
United States.
United States. Fantastic. Welcome, eh? Welcome. I love you people. What's your name, Squire?
Neil.
Neil. Beautiful British name. Now, Neil. Tell me. Neil, how long have you been in Great Britain, Squire?
2 weeks now.
2 weeks. Yeah? Yeah? Tell me, if you had to sum up Great Britain in one word, Neil, what would it be, mate?
Say nothing?
Come on. Come on, Neil. Shit will get off the pot, sir.
Classic line right there.
You what?
Football.
Football. No. The word you're looking for, mate, is great, isn't it? Clues in the name, for fuck's sake.
That's true. Great Britain.
Those are Yank.
Yank.
No, I love Americans. You're beautiful people, aren't you? Yeah? Yeah, you're beautiful people. Because the word, no, I love them. Huh? Back off, I love them. I love them. I love Americans, because the world needs people like Americans, don't they? Because you're dreamers, aren't you? Yeah? Yeah? You're dreamers, aren't you, Neil? Yeah? Because you've got that American dream. The American dream. Yeah? You're an American dreamer. Dreaming the American dream, aren't you, Neil? Yeah? Yeah? Now, the fact is, Neil, we don't have a dream in Great Britain. We don't. Yeah? There is no British dream. Yeah? Yeah. This isn't because we lack some sort of sense of moral purpose. This isn't because we haven't got a sense of guiding destiny taking us towards a better tomorrow. No. We don't have a dream in this country, Neil, because we're awake. It's that simple.
Okay, I like that line.
What is that dream of yours anyway? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Hey, I'd be embarrassed to write that down if I were you, Squire. It's a pleasure to have you, you beautiful bloke. I love Americans, you're beautiful people. Yeah? You're simple folk, aren't you? If an American can't explain something, he says, it's aliens, doesn't he? At least British people are prepared to admit when they're pissed, Neil. I mean, we're sensible people in this country. This is a reasonable country. It's a reasonable size, isn't it? Great Britain isn't that big, yeah? America's vast, isn't it? Far too big, unwieldy country, yeah? Britain's compact, yeah? You reasonable size. I mean, the mountains aren't exactly that big, are they? Yeah? They're big enough to learn how to climb mountains and then practice and conquer other peoples. They're not that big in themselves. I mean, the wildlife is not particularly wild, is it? Squirrels are not going to hunt you down in packs, are they?
You never know, man. You never know.
We don't have earthquakes in this country, do we? No, because we don't deserve them. It's that simple. Anyone who builds a city on a thing called the San Andreas Fault really has got it coming.
Damn.
In fact, it's not San Andreas' fault, is it? It's yours for building it there in the first place.
I agree with that.
Classic American behaviour. Trying to palm the blame off onto some poor fucking Mexican. Forget the Alamo! Now, what is this?
I like this guy, man.
We're sensible, down-to-earth people in this country. Aren't we? Yes, Steve? Oh, we are. Here we are. Can you play God Save the Queen? Yeah? F, F. G. D, E, F. G, G. A, G. F, D. E, F, G. A, C. Now, what is this? What is this? You might be look stupid, eh? What is this?
Oh, man.
What is this?
What's the point, man? What's the point?
We're sensible, down-to-earth people in this country, aren't we? This is a sensible, down-to-earth country. I mean, we never put a man on the moon, did we? No. What would be the fucking point?
I like his expression.
Yanks, you're banging about how you got there first, but no one else was trying, were they, mate?
Wasn't Russia trying? I don't know.
Don't count. Doesn't matter who comes first when you're on your own, does it, like, Gemma?
You got a point there. All right.
It's been a year. I mean, we're sensible people in this country, aren't we? Down-to-earth people. Yeah, we never put a man on the moon. No, the moon was never going to be part of the British Empire, was it, like, Gemma?
Probably not.
No, there's no one to give it back to once we're done with it, was there?
This
No
guy.
point going to the moon, putting in a railway, trial by jury, parliamentary democracy. There's no bastard living there, is there? This is a trip. There's nothing to be gained in the way of hot and spicy food or Olympic quality athletes. It's a waste of a journey. I mean, why would the British, the very people who invented gravity, want to go somewhere where there isn't any, hey? Doesn't make any sense at all. The moon should be left to its own business of tides, werewolves, and periods. No.
Oh.
If anyone can explain to me the actual difference between them last two. It's all later. Now, the point is this.
He's a fool, man.
One man's silver bullet is another woman's bar of chocolate.
Oh.
Period, Neil. That's an example of a word that means different things to you and I, doesn't it, Squire? Because you're a Yank and I'm British, yeah? Yeah? That's right. Period, yeah? To the American woman, the word period probably means something like full stop, doesn't it? That's the same thing for American geezers, eh, Neil?
Damn.
Because we're divided by a common language, that's right, and a fucking great big ocean, thank Christ. What is this?
Oh, that's it, huh? All right. Okay. Not bad for the first time getting into Mr. Al Murray right there. All right. He had some stuff to say, man. Very impressed. Very funny dude, man. All right, that was Al Murray with Al Murray versus Amercians. Well, man, you know, just like I said, man, I enjoy hearing other countries talk about America. One, because I get to learn some things that I didn't know. And the other reason is because I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued by other cultures, man. I'm very nervous and skeptical and scared to actually investigate, you know, by leaving the country. I've never left the country before in my life, but overall, man, I have a general curiosity about why people are the way they are, not just in America, but other countries, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, let's go ahead and unpack a little bit. One thing that he said right in the beginning, you know what I mean, when he was talking about how asking the guy in the audience where he's from and all that stuff, it's like, I'm reminded so much of that George Carlin clip I did a while back when it was, I think it was called Dumb Americans, right? And one of the things about that is that really struck a chord in me, and it actually blends in with what he said just perfectly, is that George Carlin said, it's called the American dream because you have to be asleep to believe it, you know? And that right there hit me so hard, y'all, man, and every time I think about that line, it reminds me over and over again as to why I have this general disliking and disdain for my country, you know? When he said that we don't have a British dream because we're awake, and I'm just like, yes, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, dreams are something, you know, that, you know, are in your head, you know what I mean? You're missing a bunch of details. So it's kind of like to have an American dream knowing that everything's missing in this country is pretty whacked out, man. It kind of makes sense that it's an American dream. But yeah, man, like I like what he said though. It was like, 'cause I didn't even get it right until he said it, but he was just like, if you had to sum Great Britain up in one word, he was like, great. And I'm just like, dude, caught me slipping with that one. But yeah, man, like I'm very fascinated with other cultures. You know, I would love to learn more, man. I would love to step outside of my, step outside of my comfort zone a little bit. And if I'm being honest, man, one of the main reasons why I'm afraid to like, give it a shot is because, not only do other countries have some stuff to say about America, but people got some stuff to say about America, man. It makes me worried. I worry sometimes if I ever were to take a trip somewhere, to another country. It's just like, and I think that I was having a nice exchange with somebody, and then sure enough in their head, they're thinking, oh, I'm gonna kill this guy. I know that accent, I don't even know where that's from, but hey, I'm guessing it would be somewhere. But you know what? It's just like I said, man. I love other countries' languages, accents, if that's a thing, history to a point. I was never really big on history because when I meet new people, no matter what country they're from, I want them to know right off the bat that I'm interested and very excited and happy to meet you. You know what I mean? I want to know things about you. A lot of people seem to have this skepticism that's mixed in with a little bit of dislike without even knowing the other person or the other culture, and racism has a lot to do with that, different cultural differences, certain customs and all that. It's like, you figure that a lot of people would be more inclined to, be excited to learn about other things, but there's a lot of that, there's a lot of that pullback, and one of the things that I think he said that was funny when we were talking about, why would we want to go to the moon? You know what I mean? Like, and still to this day, even though it's a great achievement, some people think it's a hoax and all that, but I think it is a great achievement. But more or less, I think that we should be handling stuff at home, right here on the planet Earth before we start trying to go off and do other stuff, and we haven't wrapped our heads around that. We got a messed up country, messed up laws, messed up politicians and things like that because of messed up people. And, yeah, we're thinking about going we're going to leave our atmosphere where we got these problems. We're going to try to solve problems where we don't even have really a stake in that. I often find that very weird, but it does exist, man. But, like when I hear, just like I said, when I hear what he said about America, first of all, somebody educate me because I never knew this. I never cared to know because they would probably instigate a little bit of drama. But somebody explained to me what a yank is, and all this other stuff. Like, I've heard what a bloke is. I want to know about that. I want to know what some of these phrases mean, because some people might already know what they mean because they're seasoned, they're knowledgeable in it. I'm not so much, but I would always love to know certain things. And Apparently, it's sort of a derogatory term towards Americans, but hey, I don't care. You know, we got our weird words that we call other people from other countries, man, and I think it's very much an even exchange if somebody's gonna say something about us. But yeah, man, this dude was really funny, you know. Like in a couple of the comments that I got for this guy, like a while back, they said that he's really like a really big history buff, you know, and that he's like he knows so much about the world, you know what I mean? And I didn't really. That's one of the things, if I'm being honest, that kind of like made me turn the other way from him, because history was not a good subject for me when I was in school, because I just got tired of hearing about all the bad things that people in the present were holding on to that, you know, didn't really apply to the present day, but everyone couldn't help talking about it, you know, and that just really irritated me a lot, because it's like if you're not willing to see both sides of the coin, then you don't really have any room to say anything negative, you know. And that's one of the things that I always kept true to me, you know, because I was raised by a black grandfather. He was from America, and raised by a German grandmother who was from Germany, you know. And when I listen to them talk about history and talk about their experiences and what they think about other cultures, you know, they're very objective. They got some things to say about it, you know, some things that'll probably be a little unsavory and unflattering and all that. But, you know, it was honesty, you know, and I never heard, out of all the things that they ever said to me, anything came with any hatred. Nothing, you know what I mean? It was always just like describing things as you experience them, as you see them, as you hear them, and then you just live and let live, man. That's always been something that I've tried to live by, because as much as like people in our country and other countries might want to, you know, stab one another to death or shoot each other or blow each other up, man, it's just like no one's thinking about why don't we just like say what's up, shake someone's hand, you know, figure some things out. I know in America where we come up short on a lot of things, you know, but I would love to learn what other people think about their country and like as it compares to others. No negativity, you know, all constructive, you know, because I just want to know things. I want to know what makes people tick, you know. I want to know why. I want to know where the accents and the dialects derive from. I want to know the dialogue that we all can't share because of that limitation. I want to know a whole bunch of things, you know. I didn't want to learn it when I was younger because like when I was younger in school, like, you know, certain situations and certain, you know, people like try to put you in this position and force you to pick a side, you know. And I don't choose sides. I choose my side, and my side is wanting to know everybody and respect everybody equally. But yeah, this dude was very funny, and if you guys got any more Al Murray suggestions, okay, I'm all ears, man. Shoot them to me in the comments, man, and hopefully I can get to them, you know, sooner rather than later, because this guy was pretty good. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to understand a lot of what he was saying, because some comedians from other countries, their accents are so thick that I can't really understand everything that's coming out, you know. But hey, man, it's another lesson to learn, you know, and I'm down to learn it. You know, it might take me a little while because I can be impatient, but yeah, all in all, man, is a very funny dude and a very funny clip from him. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up right there. Thank you one more time to Miss Danielle Georgina Lane for suggesting this one to me. I know it took me a little while to get to. I apologize for that, but yeah, I finally got to it, man. I let my skepticism and my, you know, my worry about certain things, I put that off to the side, and I got to my man's finally, man. He's a very funny dude. And like I said, man, educate me. If you guys, from all my subscribers that are from other countries, man, educate me on certain things that he was saying. Certain things I didn't understand quite right. Like he was talking to that person in the audience, and they were obviously like, you know, mirroring something. I don't know quite what that was. Somebody please school me on that. And overall, man, it's just like he didn't really get too much into historical references or nothing like that. He made a couple, you know, but still, man, somebody, you know, educate me on things, you know, because if I'm going to be doing this for a while, and I definitely plan on it, I want to get to know you guys. I want to get to know your country. I want to get to know things that, you know, I steered away from because of the people making me trying to make me choose a side and all that, man. It'll be a very, very good thing for me to actually get to that, because I pushed it off to the side for too long, man, and I think it's time for me to actually buckle down and learn some shit, you know. So yeah, man, thank you one more time, Miss Danielle. I really appreciate you, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right there. One more time, Al Murray versus Amercians. And if you like that reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going, like I always say. So yeah, man, a nice way to start the week off, you know. every time I get into something new, man, I get a little bit shaky, you know, a little bit worried about how I'm going to absorb it and all that good stuff, man. But at the end of it all, even if I don't get all the laughs, I still get introduced to somebody new, and that's always a plus for me, man. I'm trying to, you know, flood my brain with as much stand-up comedy as I can and as much as I can understand. You know, hopefully I don't run into that roadblock too many times, but I'm pretty sure I might, maybe once or twice. So yeah, man, I enjoyed this one, man. This is very lesson-filled clip, you know what I mean? And I hope to get some more from him. So this is gonna be Eddie B TV signing off one more again here. Another start to the week of stand-up comedy, man, and another new guy in Al Murray. You know, I don't, this clip was a little bit, you know, a little bit bad quality, you know, but, you know, I still got a good look at him, you know. I like his facial expressions when he tells jokes. And just overall, man, he's got a lot to say, I imagine, too. And with everything that he knows that people have told me about his historical knowledge and all that, if he can turn that all into funny jokes, man, I'm going to be front and center at it, you know what I mean? And I'm going to be checking it out as much as I can. So, yeah, thank y'all for tuning into this one with me one more time, man. I had fun listening to this dude, and hopefully you guys did, too. Take a deep breath on that. Love and appreciate y'all. Peace.